Hello there. Once again, this is Anton from Anton Bay, taking a look at a comic that I've always enjoyed, and it's a comic that changed names twice, or well, once at least. It was called Avengers Spotlight, but it was also called Solo Avengers, which is not nearly as catchy as Avengers Spotlight. Anyway, our special guest action figures today are Elias and Carmilla, two WWE elites who I've just recorded 1 minute reviews on. So if you feel like looking at them a little bit closer, check them out. Anyway, here we go. We've got Avengers Spotlight issue 33 and 30. And this is what it used to be, was Solo Avengers, starring Hawkeye. Now, Hawkeye is predominantly in all of the titles. Whether it was Avengers Spotlight or Solo Avengers, it was usually Hawkeye. There's Hawkeye with the Swordsman. Avengers Spotlight 21. Solo Avengers starring Hawkeye 19. So you can tell, I think it was issue 20, they changed the name of the title. Anyway, I loved these comics because they had like some offbeat characters in them that were just not stuff you saw every day. Look, for instance, the Swordsman. You don't see him in comics that often. And I always loved the issues with him and Mockingbird because I love the dynamic of those two working together. Especially in these kind of offbeat, inconsequential little stories. You know, there was nothing like landmark going on in any of these issues. And that's what made these great. There just wasn't... You could do what you wanted. There wasn't everybody watching it, even though it says Spotlight. It's totally not. Anyway, there's back when Vision was all white, which is weird looking. U.S. Agent. Avengers Spotlight 24. 25. Now, some of these I got from the Widows collection, and that's why I have some doubles. And some of these are left from my original comic book collection. The first collection I had, I didn't ever sell these. And I had a very large comic collection. I sold almost all of them. But these are ones that either didn't sell and just kind of stuck around. And that's why I've got a few doubles. Anyway, a lot of these have been repurchased through the Widows collection, which means a lot of them were probably 23 cents. And the original ones I would have paid 25 cents out of the quarter bins. Back in the late 90s, early 2000s, nobody cared about comics like these. It was just not a big deal back then. Which is why I have so many doubles, apparently. Solo Avengers number 8. There's another one. This would have been my first introduction to Hellcat, a character that I had to get, like, she had like her own comic book miniseries. I had to get that, and I had to get her action figure, definitely, because it's these little like fringe Avengers are my favorites of all the Avengers. You know, there's Thor, Iron, your heavy hitters, but it was like the Avengers West Coast or the Great Lakes Avengers. Those were the best Avengers to me. These stories where anything could happen because the characters really didn't matter. That's an awesome Abomination cover. I love that. That is great. Black Widow and issue 15 of that. And I know they're all kind of mixed up, but that's usually how I like to run through them. Anyway, I love this book. That's one of the main reasons why it survived when I sold all my comics. I had a lot of comics. Back in the day, I probably had 14, 15 long boxes. And I sold all but like 2. And now I've got a lot more than that. And I'm pretty happy that I still have this set of this Hawkeye stuff. I love this character. Yeah. Anyway, that's my story. And thank you guys for watching. I'll catch you later.